Good afternoon everybody, welcome to my channel. Today I want to discuss Newtonian fluid and non-Newtonian fluid. We know that for the Newtonian fluid the equation tau is equal to mu du upon mu dy must be satisfied, and the condition for the fluid to be Newtonian is that velocity is function of y direction. That means velocity should only increase in y direction. So the fluid which obeys Newton's law of viscosity are known as Newtonian fluid. Some common example can be water, air, oil, mercury and kerosene. We know that the straight line equation is given by y is equal to mx plus c, where c is the intercept and m is the slope of the line. The slope is constant. Okay, so we can write the equation as y is equal to mx. If intercept is 0, the line must pass through the center. So y by x is equal to slope, which is constant value. So for the Newtonian fluid we can have the slope as such: tau is equal to mu times du upon mu dy. We can write mu as tau upon mu du over dy. So the role of y is taken by 1 minute. So in place of y we can write du upon mu dy. Okay, and in the place of m we can write mu. So mu is equal to y upon mu x. So the slope is equal to mu. We have the tau on y axis and du upon mu dy on x axis, and the mu is viscosity. So for a given temperature, because we know that viscosity or dynamic viscosity is directly depending upon the temperature and is nearly independent of variation of pressure. So for the at 20 degrees Celsius we have some values of dynamic viscosity for different types of fluid, which is constant. For example, for the air it is 1.55 cp, for water 1 cp, for mercury 1.6 cp, for oil 300 cp. Drawing on this line we have the graph as such. All these lines have constant slope and they are passing from the same origin. Okay, in some of the interview there is a common question related to this topic, is that if we want to increase the temperature, so what will happen to the angle between air and water on tau versus du over dy diagram. We know that dynamic viscosity is depending upon the temperature. As we increase the temperature, the angle between water and air reduce, because for the viscosity of air increase, the viscosity of gases increase with temperature, and the viscosity of liquid, although gas and liquid are both comes under the category of fluid, but the viscosity of air on increasing the temperature increase and the viscosity of water decrease. So the angle between these two simultaneously get reduced. Okay, so this was the first explanation of the Newtonian fluid. Coming on to the non-Newtonian fluid, as we have the formula tau is equal to mu times du upon mu dy for the Newtonian formula, which is general formula, we can say that. For the non-Newtonian fluid there is no such general formula from the experiment or from the any research. So we have some empirical relation that I can write from here as tau is equal to a plus b du upon mu dy power n. This is the Ostwald de Ville power law model. Okay, and we know that non-Newtonian fluid is studied under rheology. So we want to convert this empirical relation into some relation that is somewhat related to the Newtonian relation. Okay, so du upon mu dy is the velocity gradient, which is constant. N is the exponent which has some value. A is a constant whose value is always greater than 0 or may whose value is greater than or equal to 0 and is representing the yield stress. Okay, so A is positive and B is always greater than 0. B is consistency index and N is flow behavior index. The value of N can be anything. From the empirical relation we have tau is equal to A plus B du upon में dy पे power n. We can convert this relation as tau is equal to A plus B, or we can write as tau is equal to A plus B. We know that from the basics of exponent we have n into n पे power minus 1 A plus B into du upon में dy पे power n minus 1 into du upon में dy. We can summarize this term as mu apparent, okay, because this is somewhat related to the Newtonian fluid, mu apparent or apparent viscosity. Therefore tau is equal to A plus mu apparent into du upon में dy. So this empirical relation, after doing some process, it comes under the category of, it look like the Newtonian relation. Okay, we can say that there is a step relation in between. So the value of mu apparent is B du upon में dy पे power n minus 1. We have for the classification of the Newtonian fluid, we can classify according to the time. The first classification can be if the fluid is time dependent, that is the mu apparent is a function of du upon में dy and time for the time dependent, and for the time independent mu apparent is a function of velocity gradient only. Okay, so for the time independent we have mu apparent is equal to, mu apparent is the function of velocity gradient only. Okay, the fluid that comes under this category are dilatant, pseudoplastic, Bingham plastic. And for the time dependent there are two category of fluid, that is the rheopactic and thixotropic. So we will discuss these all fluid in next video. Thank you. Please like, comment and share.